So, so in one of the potentially worst crossovers of all time, we have Bilal Muhammad doing an interview with fucking Sneeko, man. Uh, Sneeko, since back to Islam, I say reverting because, everyone was technically born Muslim according to Islam. So, after reverting to Islam, Sneeko has really built his connections up with the Muslim community. I've seen him doing like interviews with some imams. He got an interview with Movzar Evloev, and now he's interviewing Bilal Muhammad. He's really building up his connections with the Islamic community, all sorts of Islamic communities as well. Obviously, Movzar is English, Bilal is Palestinian American. He's building all his roots everywhere. So respect to Sneeko for this. But this is going to be one of the weirdest combinations I've ever seen. Who would have predicted, like a year ago, Sneeko would be interviewing Bilal Muhammad? It's going to be one of the weirdest, like, two personalities. Like, they're not, besides both being Muslim, sharing the same religion, there's nothing really these two have in common at all. Sneeko is like a former model. Like, he used to model. He's also a cuck. He has been cucked before. He has watched his partner get railed by another man. So, by all intents and purposes, he is a cuck. And Bilal Muhammad. So, it's interesting. I don't know what the fuck these guys are going to even talk about. Sneeko doesn't really seem to be too educated on fighting. Maybe Sneeko is going to ask Bilal Muhammad what his thoughts on would be with a potential matchup between Sneeko and Mikey Musesi. I'm not quite sure. I'm fucking not sure at all. Like, what does Bilal Muhammad bring to the conversation with Sneeko? Like, outside of them probably talking about Palestine, the issues with the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, I really don't see. I mean, even then, Bilal, while being of Palestinian ancestry, he is from Chicago. He's never lived in Palestine, to the best of my knowledge. So he is just a Palestinian American. So it is really interesting. What are these two going to really conversate about? Like, really, what the fuck are they going to talk about? Outside of talking about the Palestine-Israel conflict, what the fuck are they going to speak about after that? Like, what else is there to talk about? Like, come on, are we being serious here? Like, this is just going to be a weird one. It's going to be really bizarre. Like, I don't know, Sneeko going to talk to Bilal Muhammad about masculinity. Bilal Muhammad. Is Bilal Muhammad even, like, married or anything like that? Like, I think, like, what the fuck is Sneeko going to talk to him about? Like, I don't know, it's just a weird one. I don't know why Bilal Muhammad would agree to talk to Sneeko. Like I say, outside of the sharing the same religion, they don't really have anything else in common. So, I don't know, this is just a weird one. But like I say, MMA World is just getting weird with these little combos. Like, all these fighters, fucking interviews. Like, I don't know, Nina Drama was originally an influencer. She was originally like a TikToker. Vine, actually. I think she originally was on Vine. She used to make videos with that King... What's his name? Like King Bash? Is that his name? Fuck, man. He used to make a lot of Vines and shit like that. King Bash. I think that's his name. Fuck, that's what I'm calling him. Holy shit, he's 35 years old. I didn't realize he was that fucking old. He's almost older than Conor McGregor. What the fuck? But yeah, that guy, he started off on Vine and everything like that. Well, Nina Drama used to make videos with him. Like, they made tons of content together and all this sort of stuff. So, I don't know, maybe Sneeko's the next one. Maybe we're going to see Sneeko fucking interviewing. I mean, it seems like he only interviews Muslim fighters. So, we're going to see him, like, fucking interviewing Abukar fucking Nurmagomedov in, like, a year's time, maybe. Or he'll be interviewing fucking Tagir Ulanbekov. Like, I don't know. The fucking possibilities are endless. I don't know how he's building up all these connections. I'd imagine there's, like... I don't know, maybe we're going to see Sneeko talking to fucking Ali Abdelaziz, which would be interesting, because obviously, when he was with Jake Shields, they did talk about some conspiracies about 9/11, so it would be interesting, if Sneeko was to ask Ali Abdelaziz some questions about, 9/11 or anything like that, If you know, you know. But I don't know, it'd be interesting, it'd be fucking interesting to see where this heads off to. It's just weird. I just seen this and I was like, what the fuck is this world coming to? That we have these two personalities. I can't really say personality with Bilal. He doesn't really have much of a personality. He seems like a nice guy. He's trying to play like a bit of a bad guy character now. So that's really interesting. But also interesting, like, I wonder what Sneako's thoughts are on like a Colby Covington type guy who he would agree on like 99% of things weird. Like I feel like he would agree more with like Colby on most issues. Besides, you know, Bilal Muhammad being Muslim and him being Muslim, like that's it. Like that's the only thing they seem to agree on is religion. And obviously the Palestine-Israel conflict. So I don't know, it's interesting. I don't really have much thoughts on this. That's why this video is so short. But yeah, I just thought I'd make a quick video on this. What the fuck is this world coming to? Bilal Muhammad being interviewed by Cock 2024. Coming to a fucking kick stream near you. But yeah, that's all I've got to say on this. I'm not really going to dwell on this any longer. What else can I even say? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video. And yeah, give me your thoughts on this this podcast, interview, whatever the fuck it's going to be. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see Sneako interview next? But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Make sure subscribe if you ain't already. Cheers. Goodbye.